2028. So he been released to a halfway house, I believe in Miami, I believe it is. So yeah, he been living in the halfway house. They don't know how much longer is he gonna be in the halfway house till, I think the 2028. And then I heard his release date, read on one of the TMZ articles, one of the articles I've seen on Hip Hop Lately, that then his date said 01/26, 2026 or something like that. So maybe he gonna be in there for about another year, maybe, about another year. I don't know the rules of the halfway houses, but a lot of times it's just a house in the community that multiple guys stay in, and you know what I'm saying, and they have overseer to make sure they back on curfew and all that stuff. I don't know if they wear tethers. I imagine they probably do wear tethers, but you gotta follow the rules or they'll send your ass back. You probably gotta go out there, get a job. Yeah, that's just how it is, man. And a lot of times some halfway houses be just in the middle of the community. I had a homie, or I know of somebody who, somebody bought a house next to him, turned into a halfway house. He left. He moved out, sold his house. His father worked many, many years for that house. His father was a brick mason. He sold the house. Instead of, he could have built the fence, got a dog, got a security system if he felt that type of way. But, this is why a lot of people, only move into certain communities. And that's why HOAs and tight-knit communities are so important, because they don't allow those type of things to happen. They barely even let black people move into their communities. A lot of communities. I know, out in Detroit, there was a huge thing where in Dearborn, it's the highest Arab-populated city in the United States. I always talk about driving through that community after 9/11 happened. They let us go home in emergency. It was one of the craziest things I remember, growing up. I had to drive through that community to get home on a school bus, right? But they would, it was some things where, some black people was fighting, saying that they wouldn't allow black people to move into Dearborn. If you've been to Dearborn, yeah, I can imagine that. They don't mind spending your money, but won't let you live there. So I can 100% imagine that. Yeah. So yeah, that don't shock me none. Yeah, that don't shock me absolutely none. That don't shock me absolutely none. So like I continue to tell y'all, man, when you start talking about, moving in certain areas, you got to take that into accountability. Staying in the hood and all that type of stuff. You got to understand, staying in the hood, you might not have your shit when you come back into the hood, and all this other shit. You might not have your shit when you come back. That's the thing about it. You might not have your shit when you come back. But it's good to see him get out. His brother got out pretty early. His brother got out pretty early. And his brother was on good behavior. Yep, his brother was on good behavior. Stayed out the shit. And for the most part, allegedly, they were saying that Big Meech was in there, doing what he wanted to do. Still, rolling there with an iron fist and doing shit he had no business doing. Probably getting caught allegedly with cell phones and Taco Bell and shit. So he wasn't in there flying straight. And that's how that No Limit rapper Mac got out. If you don't know the story between him and C Murder, they went to do a show, I think somewhere in Louisiana, Baton Rouge, and allegedly they got railroaded. They pinned a deletion on them, and they got convicted. And a lot of the evidence that they say, points to they didn't do it. Some people say it didn't do it, somebody else did it. And you gotta know, they didn't want, No Limit in Baton Rouge. P, put the No Limit, I think headquarters there, Baltimore houses. He ain't want them there. They ain't want them there. And Master P said, I told them, don't go do that show in that nightclub. You know, P, one of them old school niggas. He like, I told them. He said, I told them. You know, he said, I told them not to go do that show. That was his exact words. He said, I told them not to go in there and do that show at that nightclub, and they did it. And you know, like he told his brother, and that's probably one of the reasons his brother didn't get out. He said, "Don't name yourself C Murder." He told his brother that, "Don't name yourself C Murder." He said, "I do what I want to do." He said, "All right." He said, "It's gonna come back to bite you on your ass," and it did. But yeah, you know. But Matt got out because, you know, they say he didn't have one incident in the penitentiary. Not one. Not one. Not one incident. Not one incident. Not one. So when it came time to get parole, you know, let him out. But he said Big Meech was in there being Big Meech. So he get out, halfway house. It's gonna be interesting, especially get out. You got the whole situation with Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be interesting. You know, he got 30 years. So that was what, 2008. So about 2008ish he went in. So, you know, now he get out, you know, get to enjoy his life. It's gonna be interesting to, you know, to see what else he got on deck. You know, they said Blue Da Vinci snitch. So it's gonna be a lot of people put on blast. It's gonna be a lot of people put on blast when he get out. A lot of people put on blast. So I think it's gonna be highly interesting to see what happens and how he comes out, and obviously if he was still in there thugging on that type of tip, you know he about to get out and just live the rest of his life to the fullest. What, he in his late 50s, mid to late 50s? So yeah, he about to probably just live his life to his fullest. Probably about to party all the time. He was down, party. And what's so funny is Freeway Rick Ross told him to take the 20. He said, or take the 30 or whatever it was. He said, take it. They said it was a good chance that he could have beat that case. Yeah, they said it was a good chance that he could have beat that case. But they said they had more evidence on his brother than they did him. He said his brother was sloppy. And in the show, it depicts how stupid his brother was. For an educated dude, he was a fucking idiot. And then in the documentary, it showed that his brother tried to take him out himself. And his brother was robbing him on the work too. Yep. But ain't no code when it comes to criminal activity, man. Y'all talking about no snitching. Ain't no code to that shit. Ain't no code to stab your brother in the back. Ain't no code where I will, you know, if they can break, you know, in the criminal world, if it's a rule to be broken, they gonna break it. Snitching, women, pillow talking to women, doing whole shit, penny pitching off the back, they gonna do it. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, check out the music entertainment playlist, hit the link tree, find me on Patreon, check that out. Amazon Music, Kick, Twitch, X, Amazon Music, Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, the whole nine. Check out my Detroit channel, Mercy Sports Talk. In addition to that, check out my Free Game 89 channel. All that's inside the link tree. Peace.